Welcome back, everybody. Today I'm going to teach you how to add dashboard filters in Salesforce. This is a powerful way to make your dashboards more interactive and allow users to view data from different angles without creating multiple versions of the same dashboard. Let's walk through the process step by step. First, navigate to the Dashboards tab in Salesforce. This is where all your dashboards are stored and managed. Once you're there, browse through your available dashboards and select the one you want to add filters to. This could be any dashboard that you've created or have editing access to. After opening your chosen dashboard, look toward the top right corner of the screen and click the Edit button. This puts your dashboard into editing mode, allowing you to make changes to its structure and components. You'll notice the interface shifts slightly to give you access to various editing tools. Now, near the top of the editing interface, you'll see a button labeled Plus Filter. Click on this button to begin adding your filter. This action opens up the filter configuration panel where you'll define what your filter will do. In the filter configuration panel, you'll first need to choose which field you want to filter on. Click the field drop-down menu and select your desired field. It's important to note that only fields that are available across all components in your dashboard can be selected. This ensures the filter will work consistently throughout the entire dashboard. Next, you'll need to give your filter a name that users will see. In the filter name box, type in a clear descriptive name that tells users what this filter does. This helps make your dashboard intuitive and user-friendly. Now it's time to define the actual filter values. Click Add Filter Value to begin adding specific values that users can select. This opens up options for you to configure exactly how the filter will behave. From the operator dropdown, choose the operator that fits your needs. This could be equals, not equals, or other comparison operators depending on your field type. The operator determines how the filter will match data. After selecting your operator, you'll need to set the actual filter value that corresponds to your chosen field. This is the data point that the filter will look for when applied. If you want to make the filter value more user-friendly, you can optionally modify the display text that users will see in the dropdown. This is helpful when the actual field value might be a code or abbreviation that isn't immediately clear. Once you've configured this filter value, click Apply to add it to your filter. If you need multiple filter options, simply repeat this process. Click Add Filter Value again and go through the same steps of choosing an operator, setting the value, and clicking Apply for each additional option you want to include. When you've finished adding all your filter values, click Add to finalize the filter configuration. Finally, click Save at the top of the dashboard to save all your changes. Your dashboard now has an interactive filter that users can leverage. To use your newly created filter, simply select a value from the filter dropdown when viewing the dashboard. The dashboard will automatically refresh to show data based on your selection, giving you dynamic control over what information is displayed. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, and see you in the next video.